This story is called Winner, Winner, or You're the Dinner. Olive was a very bright kid. She always thought of herself as quick as a whip. At school, she was able to get good grades without paying very much attention or putting that much effort. However, she hated homework so much. She would always complain and whine about having to do it. Her mom would say,
Olive, I know you can get good grades without putting much effort, but it's important to study and prepare because you're not always going to just know the answer. Sometimes you have to learn by reading or doing homework.
While watching her favorite YouTube channel, Olive saw an ad for a kids' quiz game show. They promised an opportunity to win prizes, and it was only for kids her age. This seemed like a super fun way to flex her bright mind and have an opportunity to win some cool swag. She clicked on the link and entered her information to be considered on the show. Olive had forgotten all about the show and she hadn't heard anything for several weeks. But out of the blue, her doorbell rang. It was a man dressed in a suit, and he had popped out of a limo that was parked in her driveway. The stranger talked to Olive's mom and dad for a little bit, introducing himself as Austin Van Poopsicle. He was dressed in a black suit with long white hair, yellow eyes, and a long mustache that twirled at the ends. He said that
your daughter has been selected to participate in the quiz show. All expenses are paid, of course. A chance to win wonderful prizes for the whole family. Nothing to lose. Nothing at all.
Olive's parents asked,
Did you enter some contests without telling us, honey?
Olive explained the ad and what she had seen. Her parents, still seeming somewhat skeptical, were reassured by the gentleman at the door. After a little discussion, Olive, her parents, and her little brother, Jim, all piled into the limo. They were going to be on the show. When they got to the studio, Austin Van Poopsicle took Olive's parents and brother to another area, noting that they could watch from the studio audience. Then he led Olive to the main soundstage. There, he led her up some stairs and onto a podium across from 3 large tanks. Olive scanned the crowd that had already been assembled. She didn't see her parents or brother in there at all. And all the people she did see seemed really overly excited. Their eyes almost seemed to be bulging out of their heads. And their mouths were wide open, laughing and talking so loud, spit and drool flying out. Austin Van Poopsicle reappeared in the middle of the stage and proclaimed,
Welcome, one and all, to Winner, Winner, or You're the Dinner. The show where you test your knowledge, but if you fail...
The crowd shouted,
You're the Dinner!
Olive was shocked. What on earth had she gotten herself into? Before she could contemplate her situation, the 3 tanks in front of her were uncovered. In the first one, it was a tank full of alligators. The second tank looked like there was piranhas. And the third tank looked like it was filled with stinging scorpions and tarantulas. Austin Van Poopsicle pointed up to the rafters.
And here come the prizes. Get the question right and they live. Get it wrong and...
You're the Dinner!
To Olive's horror, her family was lowered down on hooks above each of the tanks. She could see what was happening. If she got the question wrong, her family members were going to be dinner for one of the creatures in the tank. She was scared. What was she going to do? Be the dinner of one of the creatures in the tank? I got us into this mess, she thought, and I'll get us out. Olive was given 3 questions, one at a time, each getting more difficult. She handled them with ease. With every correct answer, a family member was released and ran over to hug her. Finally, it was her 3rd question. Her little brother, Jim, ran over to the family with tears in his eyes. Olive thought, I've done it. We're gonna get out of this. She yelled at Austin Van Poopsicle. I played your game. Now let us go.
You forgot about the bonus round. This is the final question. Get this question right and your family is free to go. Get it wrong and...
You're the dinner!
What's the tallest mountain in our solar system?
Suddenly, Olive's podium gave way to reveal another tank. She had been sitting above it the whole time. The tank was filled with sharks with lasers. Somebody in the audience said, cool. Olive racked her brain. She knew she talked about this in school. She knew she had a homework assignment about the universe that she hadn't even started yet. Oh, what was the answer? What was the answer?
Time's up, kid. What's the answer?
That was a terrifying tale. Thanks for listening. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and our other socials for more content, and buy your book by searching Scary Stories for Creepy Kids on Amazon. Also, send us your own scary stories and we might include it on a future episode. Email us at scarystoriesforcreepykids@gmail.com. Peace out. Bye.
This story is called Winner, Winner, or You're the Dinner.
Can you just get me some sharks with laser beams on their heads? Come on.